What's up guys? In today's video I want to talk to you about 3 extremely simple but highly powerful mindset shifts you can make today in your business. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I've been saying I was rich since I was broke. Yeah, it's a state of mind, you gotta know. Yeah, that it's gonna happen for sure. Had to take my time, take it slow. Yeah, always felt myself, this isn't new.
What's up guys? Welcome to today's video. Again, I'm going to talk to you about 3 mindset shifts you can make starting today to instantly level up your mindset as an entrepreneur and go from somebody who thinks, feels, and acts like a glorified freelancer and not really a business owner to someone who thinks, acts, and feels like a true high-profile entrepreneur. So before I get into the video, make sure to hit the like button below. Also, more importantly, click the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out on all the new content coming soon over the next few weeks and months. With that said, let's go. So number 1 guys, change your expectations. Now let me explain. Most people get into the game of business and entrepreneurship, and most of you guys that are watching me here on the channel probably either are looking to start a digital marketing agency or you run one currently, but this really goes for anyone who's an entrepreneur. You get into the game of business and you're like, you know what, that's it, I'm gonna pursue this thing, whether it's online marketing, building a store, whatever it is, and you think that somehow you're special and that somehow it's going to be easier because it's you, right? You think, well, it's me, so I should have it easier than everybody else, or it shouldn't be as hard, right? And the reality is, guys, there is no room for emotion in business. Business takes no friends nor enemies. It is cold as anything. And it's cutthroat as a mother effer. I don't want to curse because YouTube might take me down and ban me, but you get the point. Business is cold, it is cutthroat, it is harsh, and it will chew you up and spit you out if you aren't ready for it. And the way you get ready is by switching your expectation to, you know what, this is gonna be hard. Like, I know this is gonna suck. It's gonna suck for a month, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. But if you go into it knowing that it's gonna suck and expect it to suck, it won't sting as much. And what ends up happening is a beautiful thing, guys, is you start to fall in love with the suck. And then the game of business becomes fun because you're no longer, which brings me to point number 2, you're no longer in it for the scoreboard, you're in it to play the game. So that's point number 2, guys. The second mindset shift you can make is stop focusing on what's on the scoreboard. How many points do I have? How many assists do I have, so to speak, like they do in basketball? What is the outcome that I've achieved? Instead, focus on playing the game at the highest level you possibly can. Because if you look at the greats in basketball, like Steph Curry, LeBron, Kobe, rest in peace, how did they become great? How do they achieve what they're achieving on the scoreboard? The rings, the championships, the record-breaking games. They just focus on playing the game. They love the game itself. They're up at 4:30 every morning. Their first workout ends when everybody's first workout starts, and they're starting their second when everyone's ready to leave. That's playing the game. Focus on, what do you love within your business? What do you really enjoy? What do you get fulfillment out of? What do you get energy from doing? Put more energy into those things. Love the game. Fall in love with the process. Ditch any attachment to the scoreboard. Any attachment to, well, I've been doing this for a month and I have no results. Don't even let that thought seep in. And if it does, that's okay, but don't let it actually affect you and change what you do. Once you focus on playing the game, guys, that's when business gets fun. And the ironic part is if all you care about is how you can play the game at the highest level, the scoreboard will naturally, as a byproduct, fall into place and you will get the end result that you're looking for. Point number 3 is ditch your ego at the door, or in this case, throw it in the river, because that's where it belongs. There is no room for ego in business. Don't mind these birds, guys. It's a little bit loud. It's not the New York loud, but it's a different kind of sound. There's no room for ego in business, guys. And I can tell you this, above any tactical advice, above any, I'm not that good at sales, or I don't know how to get meetings, or I don't know how to close clients, or whatever, the thing that takes most people out of the game, guys, is their ego. Their ego stops them from doing something that is so important for almost any entrepreneur, which is seeking out help. Right? Being able to sit there consciously and confidently and say, I don't know what I'm doing here. In fact, I kind of suck at this. But I'm okay with that and I want help. Instead of, I suck at this, I'm going to keep trying, knowing that what I'm doing is not working, but I'm gonna keep trying it anyways because my ego is so inflated that I have to figure it out on my own. And I can't get help from anybody because it's all about me. Me. That's the ego. And guys, if you don't know me, if you don't know much about my story, long story short, my business partner and I, Brian, we scaled our business starting in our first full year in business of 2019. We scaled from basically almost 0 to 7 figures. We collected over $1 million in 2019. And a huge reason why we were able to achieve that, and I'm 22 at the time, I was 21 when we did it, 2 young dudes, is because we put our ego aside and we said we need help, and we sought out help, and we did anything possible. Literally the last few $1,000s in our bank accounts, we put it into mentors. We put it into people who were light years ahead of us, just did exactly what they said, didn't let the ego get in the way even after we paid for coaching and mentors, and then the results just came. It's that simple, guys. So again, quick recap for the 3 mindset shifts you can make starting today. Again, number 1, change your expectations. The game of business is not for the faint of heart. It is not by any means easy. Even when you grow and scale and you are doing multiple 6, 7 figures, it doesn't necessarily get easier because you still have problems, you just have a different kind of problem. I talk about that all the time. So change your expectations. Understand that there's gonna be plenty of times when it sucks and it's not necessarily the most fun thing in the world, but the only thing you have to do is keep freaking showing up, and I promise you the results will come. Number 2, stop worrying about what's on the scoreboard over there. Focus on playing the game. Level up your skill set. Get better at sales, get better at communication. Learn how to craft emails and messages that get people to respond to you and get on the phone with you. Understand how to keep clients. Learn the tactical stuff. Fall in love with the tactical. Fall in love with the game itself. And the scoreboard will fall in place. That's all you need to do. Number 3, leave your ego at the door. The ego will not serve you in many areas of life, and it especially will not serve you in the game of business. It's not gonna do you any good, and in fact, all it's really ever gonna do is hold you back and keep you stuck. Ditch it. Learn to ask for help, seek out help. If you want help from somebody who's been there and done it, you know where to find us, agencyhypergrowth.com/book a call. Leave the link in the description. By the way, guys, before we wrap up this video here, I hope this was helpful. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button more importantly, and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out on all the new content coming soon. I'm also gonna leave a few links in the description, such as our free Facebook group, which is full of, I think at this point, almost 9,000 agency owners. We go live in there once, twice a week. And I'm also gonna leave a few links to some products that we have and free trainings and other videos here on the channel. Ton of content, ton of goodies for you to consume. Love you guys, I'll see you soon. Peace, baby.
Yeah, I've been saying I was rich since I was broke. Yeah, it's a state of mind, you gotta know. Yeah, that it's gonna happen for sure. Had to take my time, take it slow. Yeah, always felt myself, this isn't new.